Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So firstly, I just want to mention that it's overcast outside, so the sun keeps going in and out. So I use my lights and then a little bit of natural light coming through my door. So if the lighting goes in and out, that's why. But anyway, today we're going to be doing another Project Pan update. So it's obviously been a month since my last one, and this month was again a successful month. I have no idea what's going on, but I'm really happy with the progress we made once again. We're only we're in April, so 4 months into the year, and I just feel like I've made so much progress, and I'm really enjoying making use out of the products that I already have without bringing too much new things in. I've bought a couple of new things, but it's just like setting sprays, but nothing that I should be doing a full review on. So yeah, it's been difficult to be coming up with all the ideas just to make use of the makeup I have, but Project Pan has kept me going. So without further ado, let's just jump straight in. So the most important stat we have is the amount of makeup I used this month. So I used this makeup 19 times this month, which is more than I've used in other months, but I have been doing a lot of shorts. I also have been focusing on my book review side, so I do makeup in most of those videos as well. So I've been making a good amount of use with these products, and because I enjoy them, I think it makes the world of difference. So let's start off on a good note, and I'm going to start with empties today. Usually I keep it for the end, but I thought I'd start with the exciting stuff first. So firstly, I was a dum-dum and I threw away one of the products, but it was the Modelite powder, which I'll pop a picture up over here, and I finished that up this month. I did use it a total of 7 times this month, so didn't get too much use out of it, but definitely enough to use it up, and I'm so happy about it. If you saw my previous video, you will know that I don't know why that door just banged. You'll know that I finished it up in a full face of Project Pan video. So I was really happy about that. But we have 2 more products from the Project Pan that we have officially finished up, starting with the Essence Fix and Last Makeup Jelly Primer. This is fully complete. Like, there's little dregs in there, but I can't get it out. I've started using a brush just to scrape out the edges, and it is finished. We started up here. I'll pop in pictures so you can see it better, but we started up there, and now it is completely empty. So very stoked about that. Next, we have the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C10, and as you can see, nothing left. I've also just used a brush to try and scrape out what was in there, but I've got out anything that I can use, and now because I think the stopper's out, it's gotten really dry and like chunky, but that's finished. So very, very excited. And I just used this as a eyeshadow primer, and I used it a total of 17 times this month. So I don't think I mentioned the Essence primer I used 16 times, so 17 times this month for this one, and it is finished and officially out of my life. Then the last product I have here is just a setting spray from Smudge, and is the Glow Fixing Spray. It had like glitter in and stuff, but I finished that up as well. As you can see, it wasn't part of my Project Pan because I don't put setting sprays in it because I go through it like I do underwear. So I used that up this month as well, and I'm really happy about that. So let's move into the progress. Starting off with a Passion Pro, I hate saying this name, Passion Pro Partner in Prime Dewy Pore Minimizing Face Primer with Hyaluronic Acid. So I am over here now, and as you can see, it is so slim now, and I don't know if you can see through it, probably not, but we are over there now, started over here, and we've made a significant amount of progress. But I neglected my other primers so I could make more use out of this, and like I said, I do a lot of TikToks, and for that purpose I do use that as my primer, and I used this a total of 19 times, which is the amount of times I did makeup this month. Well, Project Pan makeup, I use other makeup as well, but I don't count that. Anyway, so 19 times the amount of times I use makeup, because I use it every time I use my Project Pan makeup, even on days where I'm not, I try to use it as well, but 19 times. So that is pretty good. And then moving on to the foundation, and we have the Collection Seeker foundation in the shade Toffee 12, and we are now there. This is almost finished. I used it this morning and like I had to like really squeeze, so it's getting to like this point here where it's like a little bit harder, but we're making progress, and I'm sure in the next couple of months this will be done. So very excited. I already have an idea of what I want to use next, but I really like this, and it's been looking better and better on my skin now going into winter. I feel like my skin, and a lot oilier as well for some reason, but I think it's just my skin prep and my skincare. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. Like, it's starting to look pretty blurring. I have no idea why. Maybe it's just the method of application that I've been using, but yeah, still loving this and really happy with the progress we've made on that. Then for the LA Girl Velvet Bronzer Stick, look at this. So this is the plastic bit over here, but there's like nothing left of this. I will definitely be finishing this. And I was thinking, I know in the beginning of the project plan I said I would just get flush with the plastic and then finish it off, but I think I will dig it out because I'm starting to like it a little bit more, but like for more like no makeup days, because this tends to look like kind of like a blush on me. So it looks really nice with just a bit of concealer and this, and then a little bit of powdered blush to set everything down. Looks really good, and I'm starting to like it now that it's almost finished. But I can't believe the progress we made of this, and I used this a total of 17 times this month. There was times where I used my other ones, or there were times where I just didn't use a cream bronzer and just did powder products, but every single time almost that I did makeup, I also used this. So that's becoming like a nice theme for me, and this is kind of like my everyday makeup, so whenever I just need to get ready and jump out the door, I already know I can do this blind. So yeah, happy with that. Then for the concealer, so I have the Smudge Perfecting Concealer in the shade Soft Beige, which looks like this. And I finally kind of like looked in the window and in the light, like I just hold it up to like my ring light, and I think I'm like up to there. However, I'm rolling this out of the project this month. Unfortunately, I've only been using it for a month, but the color is just not right for me anymore. Like I said, we're going into autumn in South Africa, so my skin is lightening up. So this is just too dark for me at the moment, and it just looks orange. Like I did it on Saturday a few days ago. I went to the bank and I just used this, and I looked in the mirror and my face was completely orange. So yeah. Unfortunately, I really like the texture of this and the finish of this, but the color is just not right for me at the moment. So unfortunately, it had a short stint in here, but still happy I got to use it. I did use this of a total of 16 times. Next, moving into, I think I missed out my bronzer when I did my roundup. For some reason, so I keep like a tab like this of everything I do, and I do a little line and tally every time I use everything. But unfortunately for my bronzer, I didn't actually track it. I have no idea why, but yeah, so you can't really see the amount of progress I've made in it because it is so difficult, and the pans are fairly deep. I made a hole in it over there. I don't know if you can see, just to see how deep the pan is, and I'm still far off. So yeah, I don't know why I didn't count this, but there's not much progress on it anyway. Moving into highlighter, the Ofra highlighter. This I used a total of 12 times and no progress. But I knew that. I still really like the product, so I don't mind using it every day, but no progress. And the same with the blush. The blush, you can see the embossing has slightly disappeared where it said blush inside, and other than that, you can't really see my progress. I used this a total amount of 10 times. So you'll see in one of my roll-ins, I've added it in just so it can help this. So probably this will go faster then, I'm not sure, but I really seriously want to roll this out, but I'm going to give it another month. Then the last two products we have is the eyeshadows. So My focus was this shade over here, and unfortunately I didn't hit pan, and it's time for this to go. I'm a little bit over it. I just want something a bit more exciting. So unfortunately we're going to be rolling this out. I did use it a total of 10 times. As you can see, those pans have gotten bigger because I still enjoyed those colors more than I did this one. And yeah, it was fun while it lasted, but I think 3 months is enough to use one palette consistently. And then the last thing we have is the MAC single shadow in the shade Corduroy, and this I used a total of 12 times. Like I said, I like to contour my tie. I like to contour my eye out with this, so I don't know if the hole got bigger. I can't see any significant progress, but I still do like using it, and this will stay in the project, and 12 times is quite a bit for a single shadow in my opinion. So let's move on to roll-ins. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 roll-ins this month, and the first one is this Collection Velvet Kiss Moisturizing Lip Cream, and I tried to get the stopper out over here, but it's like fused with the plastic, so it won't come out. But this I'm using as a cream blush mixed in with a little bit of concealer, so I just want to use this up. There's barely anything in it. It's starting to go slightly dry, so I just think I need to make as much use out of it as I can before it's fully expired. I have had this for about, I want to say, 1.5 years, so maybe even 2 years, and the shelf life is 12 months. So I'm just going to keep using it on my cheeks and see where we go with that. Then the concealer, because like I said, the smudge one is too dark, I'm going to be rolling in this one over here, which is the Modelite HD Concealer in the shade Honey Beige. So I will be including this just because it's lighter and brighter on my skin, and like I said, my skin is lightening up now, so unfortunately, yeah, need to roll in something else. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, second last item we are rolling in is this from last year. I really hate this powder, I really do. It's so hard and tightly pressed that I'm having to scrape it off and then like deposit it in the middle and then use it like that. But if I just use my brush in it, my brush picks up practically nothing. And as you can see, I just did my makeup less than an hour ago. It doesn't really set down very well. I'm already going shiny. So I don't like this powder, so I thought, why not finish it up? Like, this will probably take me a month because I need to use so much of it to set my face in order for it not to go shiny like this. So yeah, hopefully we'll finish this up very quickly because I really dislike this product. So then lastly, for eyeshadow, so rolling out the Collection Eyes Uncovered palette and rolling in this Modelite Mood palette. I think my project pan is going to be full of Modelite products just because I want to finish them up. They're not accessible to anybody. I did get them in France at a maxi bazaar, so it's not very accessible, so I might as well make use of it in my project pan because it's not relevant in any other video. So this one looks like this, and I do have it on my eyes today. I used my MAC single shadow through the crease, and then this on the outer corner and this one on the lid. So I really do like it. I used it yesterday as well, and I'm really enjoying using this. Oh, I did put a little bit of orange on the bottom lash line as well. Really enjoying this so far, so I think I'm gonna have fun with this, especially now turning to autumn. It's got like some burnt oranges, some burgundies, some reds, so I think it will be a great autumn palette. But yeah, that's everything I have to update you guys on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for all the support on my project pan videos. It is actually my most popular videos on my channel. But yeah, if you are interested in any of my book reviews, I have now shifted into doing book vlogs, so it's vlog style reading and read along, and I give you my thoughts along the way, so very exciting. Also, if you have any ideas for me to include products that I already own, please feel free to comment down below because I would really appreciate some new ideas. But yeah, other than that, that's it from me, guys. I hope you all are having a great week, and I will see you all in my next one.